Hey, what's up you guys? This is Sentai22 here. How you guys all doing? So you guys probably heard Bandai Entertainment has decided to cancel their current anime and manga titles as of January 2012. But they still say that they're going to continue with their older catalogs, releasing their older catalogs of anime until those contracts expire. So it's a really hard blow to the anime industry as a whole and everything else. There are a lot of anime YouTubers out there that are speaking on this issue. There was one particular called Miss MR from Neverworld, and he said it best. I mean, people should buy more anime. People should support the industry. But there's some stuff that I don't disagree with, that, piracy is the issue of it all, because if it wasn't for the fan subs, I don't think that anime as a whole would have boomed the way it did in the mid-2000s. With the little help of Toonami, of course, but a lot of people were discovering animes that wouldn't even get a license in the United States through torrents. I mean, Anime Suki and all of these other anime torrent sites. I mean, if it wasn't for the anime fansub community, we probably wouldn't get titles like Naruto or One Piece. Well, then again, we did get One Piece before torrents, but those were the crappy for kids versions that you had to pretty much get stuck with, and not the uncut versions. Thanks a lot for kids. Thank God Funimation, you guys bought it. Not only that, but Bandai Entertainment as well as other anime licensing companies cannot adapt with the times. I mean, they still have the same old business models that they did 10 or 20 years ago, where most of them were too scared to release an anime that was pretty obscure in Japan but had a cult following, never really get a chance to see if it would test out in the American market, And even to this day, they're still afraid. So that's the reason why, piracy is not the one to blame. Because as I said before, if it wasn't for piracy, unknown titles would never get the treatment in the US market. So, yeah. Not only that, but, a lot of companies now, thank goodness for Viz Media, they're streaming the Naruto episodes live, which is a good thing. I like that, what they're doing. Chuckroll is a very great example of that service. They can just get for free, and with ads and everything. That's a good thing. And also I wish that they would have more of a digital distribution to get anime. Now, don't get me wrong, I know that a lot of people will disagree with me that the actual it's not as the same as an actual box set or an actual book. I'm talking about the manga. Me personally, it's more about convenience. I mean, I had an entire collection of anime DVDs. Unfortunately, it comes to a point where I'm running out of room here. It's not a really big room. So what I did was I bought an external hard drive. I bought this. Well, it's not really this one. I have a 500 gigabyte external hard drive, but this is a 1 terabyte. It's a surrogate 1 terabyte hard drive. What I did was I ripped all of the anime that were in the DVDs. I ripped them out into MP4 format, or in some cases I keep them in their original ISO and just put them in here. It's a lot more convenient and it saves space. I could fit my entire library of my favorite anime into this one small box. And that's something I wish that a lot of these anime companies do, is do a digital distribution service, where you can download your favorite series for a price, and you download it, you keep it forever. That's pretty good. Now, a lot of people would say, if you use a digital distribution, people would just download it and then they'll distribute it themselves by a, file sharing website, or a host website like Mega Uploads or Rapid Shares. Yeah, you know. But it ain't no different what people did 20 years ago when they use 2 VHS players and record them and make a copy, you know. And it ain't no different than what people are doing now. So if you want to support the industry, you know, support it legally, and if you want digitally. You don't have to buy a physical product. People should support the anime, you know, the anime fans should support the anime industry. But the thing is that the anime industry themselves should adapt to changing with the times, and Viz Video and Funimation are perfect examples. They're uploading their animes through YouTube as well as other streaming services. Definitely great examples of that. That's all I have to say. Thanks you guys for watching my videos. I hope you guys subscribe as well as check out my other videos. This is Sentai22 and I'm out.